you're back.
I'm so happy to be back.
I love seeing you. Congrats on this. Are you freaking
No,
out?
it's finally happening.
It's finally happening. This is massive. Little Shop of Horrors. By the way, I heard you're a fan of Cookie Monster and Elmo. Did you meet them?
I've met Cookie Monster once before because we did a skit together for like an HBO Westworld Sesame Street mashup, which is very unexpected.
What?
We did, yeah.
Wow.
And they also, they made a Muppet out of my Dolores character, so I've been Muppetized.
Someone...
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
Yes!
Wait.
Look at this. I'm a
Westworld...
Muppet.
I mean, are you kidding me?
It was like the best day of my life. I cried. I literally cried. I'm crying in that picture.
Oh.
And so I just got to meet Elmo for the first time. And my heart is still pounding.
Right.
Like Ewan McGregor is here, and he so got upstaged by the Muppet. I don't even care.
He's a charming little 3-year-old. Yeah, 3-year-old monster. I love that. I love that monster. I'm so happy that you're here. I want to talk about this. Your New York stage debut in Little Shop of Horrors. You've lived in New York before, though, right?
I've lived in New York on and off, yeah, since my early 20s.
Where'd you live?
I lived like on the Lower East Side near St. Mark's. That's where I got a lot of my piercings and tattoos back in the day.
Yeah, they do that really well over there, yeah.
Oh, they love it.
How's doing 8 shows a week? Is it like a little different than living in New York?
It's very different now. Now I'm 36, and now if I go out and have one hot toddy, I'm dead for 2 days.
Yeah.
So like after the show, I just sit in my apartment, resting my voice, just waiting again. Back in the day, like when we were shooting Across the Universe, the Beatles musical,
Yeah.
I was 18. We'd go out every night, karaokeing. One
Really?
night, oh yeah, we've got some stories.
Yeah.
Some karaoke stories.
Oh, I love those nights.
Like one
Give
time.
me one.
Okay, one time. Okay, so Eddie Izzard, she was in Across the Universe, and we all went out karaokeing one night, and we stayed so long that the place shut the machines off. They were closed. But they said, here's some bongos and a tambourine. You can keep going if you want, but the machines are down. And so we literally stayed like way past closing time singing a cappella. And when we went outside, the sun had fully risen.
Oh my God. That is pretty legendary. That's pretty legendary.
Yeah.
No music.
No music.
Just bongos and a tambourine.
Bongos and a tambourine, we kept going. Yeah, we would not be stopped.
Well, this is your first show in New York. You grew up doing plays. Your parents own a theater?
Yes. My father runs a theater. My mother was a stage actress, and I actually started in musical theater. Not a lot of people know this. They know me
North
for very
Carolina.
dramatic roles.
Yeah,
but
I didn't know this.
Yeah, musical theater.
Do you get superstitious at all?
Oh, I do. I don't say the name of the Scottish play. I say break a leg and not good luck. And
Me too. I say break a leg to everybody.
yeah, you have to. You have to say break a leg. And I always ask where the ghost light is. I don't know if you guys know what a ghost light is.
Yeah, I know the ghost light.
Yeah, so in theaters, whenever the theater's closed and all the lights are off, they leave one light on, and it's called the ghost light for all the past deceased performers, so that the ghosts of the theater, you can see in the dark, because I guess even ghosts need lights.
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah.
You think that
you never know.
You never know.
Have you ever seen a ghost at your theater?
I've never seen a ghost, but my father and my brother both have heard things late at night there. And some people have seen things in my dad's theater. I hear there's like a little boy there or something. I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know.
When you're acting this, is it because it's a live show? Every show is different. Every audience is different.
Yes.
Do you? I would lose it because I would just like, if something weird happened, I would just start laughing and I'd ruin the whole play. Me, of all people. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah. So that's why I would just ruin everything. But do you start, like, what if something happens? Do you break?
I kind of do, but I've been pretty good about not
You're a professional.
breaking.
Yeah.
But it is very difficult sometimes, especially when something goes wrong. Like we had one show, I was singing Somewhere That's Green, which is kind of like an emotional song, and there's this pin drop moment where the entire theater is so quiet, and somebody literally crashed into a ladder backstage at that exact moment. It sounded like someone fell down 2 flights of stairs. Like, it
With
was,
like empty paint cans.
yeah, and I've got like tears in my eyes trying to finish this song. And
oh my God.
you just have to keep going. But one of the other performers did go, ooh, ooh, and stopped. So things like that happen.
When did you first see Little Shop of Horrors?
I first saw Little Shop when I was a kid. I saw the movie like a lot of people. And again, there's Muppets in it. I'm a huge, you know,
Yeah.
Muppet fan. Frank Oz directed.
We've had Audrey the Plant, Audrey 2.
No, you haven't.
On the show, and there's amazing puppeteers.
Amazing puppeteers, yeah, doing the show. And it's so good that even when the puppet is idle, it looks like it's breathing. It feels like it's alive. And there's nothing more unnerving than forgetting a line when you're doing a scene with the monster, because it just stares at you.
Yeah.
Like this, like it literally, like it's hovering, and you're just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say anymore.
Scary.
It's very scary. I was very scared of Audrey being eaten in the film.
Yeah, you get, your character gets eaten by the plant.
Yeah, so when I signed on, I realized I was gonna have to overcome this deep-seated childhood fear I had of getting eaten by this plant.
Yeah.
It was really scary.
Yeah, you're currently in therapy right now. Speaking about.
I have my therapist on speed dial after the show.
How do you get in? Do you jump into the plant?
No, it's kind of like half in, half out, feet kicking out of the mouth, you know, like the classic, because it's kind of campy. But what makes it less scary is that I made friends with the puppeteers, and there's one specific one named Teddy, who when the plant chomps on me over and over, inside the plant I can hear chomp, 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 chomp.
It makes you feel
that
happy.
takes away some of the terrifyingness.
You can't get scared by that.
No.
Your character, Audrey, has a very fun 60s New York accent.
She does.
Yeah.
Yes, Audrey, she talks like this, and it's very, like, it sticks. Sometimes I go home, and I'm still slipping in and out of it, and my friends point it out, and they're like, you know, you're talking like Audrey right now, and I'm like, I can't stop, I'm sorry.
Talking like Audrey.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I'm talking like Audrey.
I'm sorry.
Every time you've been a great guest on our show, and we love you, so please come back. But every time I ask you to do something or sing a little something, and you're very nice and you always oblige and do it. And I was wondering if you could maybe tonight do a little song, but maybe as Audrey?
Oh, sing a song as Audrey, yeah. I can.
What would Audrey sing?
I feel like what would be appropriate, since Audrey works at Mushnick's Flower Shop, if I sang Flowers by Miley Cyrus.
Take it away. Audrey, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want to lie. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better than you can.